Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the problem split sort from Pillay round 2. So let's read the problem statement first. You are given a permutation from P1 to Pn which contain integers from 1 to n. You can change the current permutation by applying the following operation several times. You can choose a certain integer x, create a new permutation by writing all elements of p that are less than x without changing their order. Second, writing down all elements of p that are greater than x without changing their order and replace the permutation p with newly created permutation. So we have to find the minimum number of operations we need to create P1 as Pi as I. Means we just have to solve that. So let's understand the problem statement first. So basically, let's say we are having a permutation. Let's take 312. So we have to convert this in a 1 to 3. For this, we need to find how many operations we need to convert this permutation to this permutation, right? And what we can do, we can choose the integer x and put all the elements which are less than x in the same order. Like if I choose x equals to 3, so I can choose all the elements which are less than x in the same order in which they are appearing in the original permutation. So I take 1 and 2 and I put 1 and 2 in this, and in the second I will be just left out with 3. So I when I concatenate this, I found 1 2 3, right? So I have to minimize my operations. So basically, what should be the approach? Let's take the another example. 643 5 2 1. So 643 5 2 1. Right. So we know for the or the array, the final permutation we what we need is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we try to put the one in its original position, then two in its original position. So for that, what can we do? Basically, we just check for the increasing subsequence from the least uh, from the minimum integer present in the permutation. So in this, we having one at the last. So I just pick one, means I choose x equals to 2 and I pick one and put in the front. So how my after the first operation, my array looks like 1 and all the elements which are greater than 2 are in the same similar order, right? So now the minimum element is 2 and the position of 2 is this. So after the second operation, my array looks like 1, 2 and all the elements in the similar fashion. So 6, 4, 3, 5. Now after the third operation, I having the minimum value as 3. So I just choose 3 and I don't get 4 after that, so I just choose 3. So I in this case I choose x equals to 4 and choose 3 and put 3 in the uh, in front of all this and all that in similar version 6 4 5, right? And after the fourth in the fourth operation, I I can choose 4. So when I choose 4, I have 5 in the right side. So I can choose 5 also in the same order, right? So I left with my array becomes 1 3 4 5 and 6. It's based on automatically in this question. So how many operations I perform? 4 operations. So I can say I can't do this task in less than 4 operations, right? So what I am doing, just taking the minimum number which I need in the first question and uh, take all the consecutive increasing subsequence. So like if I need one at the first question, so I just choose one, and if I check if is two is present in the right So I can take two as well. If I and then check if three is present in the right, then I can take three. So I just choose the maximum consecutive subsequent, right? Consecutive subsequent. So let's see the code for that for a better understanding. So for the code, I just take an array, integer n, and take the inputs in array A, and then I take a pair because I am just sorting the values on the in the basis of the or the value and storing their indices, right? So I just store the values and their indices in pair, and I just sort the pair. So now in pair my values are like my values are like let us say I am taking 3, 1, 2, right? So the indices are 0, 1, 2. So after sorting this, what my pair look like? The first value of the pair is 1, 2, 3, right? And the respective indices are 1, 2, and 0, right? So this is the increasing indices. So here I can say that I can choose this in one step, right? In one move. So where I have to only perform one operation. So for that I just check sort the array, and then I make a counter which stores the number of operations, minimum operations which I have to perform. Then I just check for is the previous value is greater than the current value, then I just increase the counter, because in that case I just take those indices in different operations, right? And if I found that the current element is greater than the previous, then I just increase my I. So I increase the count for those values in which the current element is less than the previous element. So finally, I have a count of those minimum operations. I just print it. So I hope you understand the problem. And for more such videos, subscribe to our channel. And thank you.